That was terrible. God awful. And we thought week 2 was bad? This is going to be a short show, as it deserves to be done. Woozy, play some music.
What it do, what it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
You dig?
All right, folks, welcome in. We are not going to focus on the past this week. We are a solution-oriented show around here. And once Cadillac Troy comes on and says, what it do, what it do, this is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned into the Scotty P Show. You dig? There's no negativity in here. You better put your smiles on like you wanted them side pieces. Now, I told you each week we're going to start out talking about the fans of the team who's my op this week. Bruh, they the ops. So let me start by doing a few of those. My dad still lives in Nashville. Not a huge Titan fan, but when you're in that city, you can't help but to be a fan of that team sometime. My little sister grew up there, started out in Huntsville, moved to Nashville for a good amount of years. Back in Huntsville with her beautiful daughter and my niece, Miss Emerson. So big what's up to Pop's sister and niece.
What's up?
My best friend Blake, huge Titans fan, lives up there in Smyrna. His brother Bob and Justin, all big Titans fans. My homeboy Craigo hooked me and my uncle up with some season tickets, not the actual season tickets, just his season ticket seats for that particular game. We went out to go up and see the Dolphins play. That was freaking awesome, man. I also went to another game with a homegirl from nursing school, Lisa Saint, with her husband and her family. Got to see the Vikings play. Got to see AP, Adrian Peterson, play. My favorite running back of all time. So big what's up to Lisa and Craigo.
What's up?
We go talk them 1 and 2 Miami Dolphins. That's right, we talking the Dolphins on the show, and it's me doing solo, so you know we ain't gonna get no praise bees from. They're playing these 0-3 Titans. Somebody's got to win this game, right? I mean, unless it goes into a fucking overtime and then nobody can score and we could tie. But come on, man, somebody's got to win this game. It's a Monday Night Football primetime game. We can't screw the nation over like that, having to watch 2 sorry teams already and then it end in a tie. Somebody's got to win this game. Luckily, there's another game at 5, so if you get tired of watching the Dolphins like I might do, switch right on over to that game. Last week, we had another tough loss. Another poor performance. Again, we only talking positivity. Miami had a positive 3 points. And not positive 3 points over the other team. Just from having 0, we went up 3 whole points. Yeah, positive. Oh, we positively had 205 total yards from the line of scrimmage. 140 in passing, 65 in the rush. We gave up 17 in the first quarter. We were 1 for 12 on third downs throughout the game. Our backup quarterback got hurt, chest injury, Kansas State. So we had to put the backup in, Mr. Tim Boyle from Kentucky. That's my boy Steve Clay's school. I actually was out with Steve Clay on the yacht earlier, man. So big what's up to him.
What's up?
Our only great offensive lineman, Taron Armstead's probably going to be out. He had concussion last game. Probably going to be out this time. He was the only one who ever did anything. Our offensive line is hot garbage, man. So the quarterback is having to constantly try to escape or jump up through the holes and get the pass down the field or run it himself. But Tennessee's quarterback situation ain't all that gravy either. Oh, Will Levis, let's look up some of his stats. Had 127 yards versus Chicago. Touchdown, 2 picks. Stepped it up in yardage the second game, 200, but he also threw for another touchdown, another pick. Green Bay, again, he upped it to 260, but 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. This dude has more picks than touchdowns. And you throw in his fumbles in there. There was one really bad fumble where he was about to get sacked, and he just jumped, and he was parallel to the field, and he threw it back, but then it got kicked. They got that shit 20 yards up the field. He ain't looking too gravy either. And the Titans have only scored 17, 17, and 14, respectively, in each game. We have to be able to beat that. So this might be the battle of the bad quarterbacks. I contacted Phil's sources at Google. They all but guaranteed me that Tyler Huntley will be the starting quarterback for the Miami backups this year. Now, he was a Pro Bowler. Don't forget that. That dude made a Pro Bowl. He stepped in for Josh Allen. Nevertheless, he made it. He wasn't the quarterback for the whole year, but Lamar Jackson got hurt. He stepped in, made some big plays with his arm and with his legs, and he got his nod to the Pro Bowl. Now, Miami's 2 losses this year came to undefeated teams, which doesn't help with the old adage that Miami cannot beat good teams. But Miami's not playing a good team this week. They're playing them Tennessee Titans, who's 0-3, and we got to be able to beat a winless team, can't we, Miami? I see us taking the game down to Miami Gardens, even it up to 2-2, going back to 500 before we go to next week and start a winning record again. Man, give me my fish. Fins up, baby.